Welcome to another exciting episode of the Million Dollar Peddlers. I'm Papergoy. For years, I'm going to say 2016 if I had to guess, so 6-7 years now, I've been offering free shipping on items. It was kind of a no-brainer. It was a bit of a risk for me actually when I first took it, but when I started reading up on it, the fact that it will, at least according to eBay, it would push you up in the search results made it seem pretty obvious that it was worth doing. A lot of people, you can search on free shipping, click on free shipping, and all that kind of things. And I was a little scared when I first did it, but I think it worked out well enough for me. One thing that I absolutely always hated was the people that would sit there and get into arguments with you about your shipping. Ship this magazine out media mail. No, I can't do that. Your shipping's too expensive. No, it's not. It's what it costs me. I need you to combine these and it's going to cost you $6.47. So I want you to charge me $6.47. Well, I've got a handling charge on top of it. And I kind of got sick of all of those emails of people trying to nickel and dime me. So what I did was I offered free shipping, increased my price to make up for it. And according to eBay, I got higher up in the search algorithm. I cannot argue with that at all in my mind. You were asking $25 and $5 shipping. I was asking $30. Bottom line is the same. Fees are the same, except more people saw my item. The downside of that, there's two downsides of that. Number one, a lot of other people in the collectibles categories, and I'm counting magazines as well as part of that, do not offer that. So a lot of times a buyer will go and he will make me an offer on something or other. And kind of the standard is a half price offer. People just love to make half price offers. So if I'm asking $30 on it with free shipping, they're offering me $15. If you're asking $25 plus $5 shipping, they're offering you $12.50. Well, the bottom line at that point is you're offering me $15. You're offering the other person $17.50. Because of the $12.50 plus the $5 shipping. So you're actually offering me less than 50% when you sit there and you make the half price offer. A lot of people just, for whatever reason, didn't notice that I had free shipping on the items. Now, perhaps they found those items because of the algorithm. I'm not certain, obviously. There's no real way to prove or disprove it. The other problem that I'm finding out, now luckily I started raising my prices even more around 2020 when I had saw what was happening, is that the post office keeps raising rates year after year after year. And so unfortunately, something or other that I listed at $18 plus free shipping back in 2018 may not really be a good deal for me at this point, because the shipping in 2018 may have been $4 on it, and now it's $6 a couple of years later, or a few years later, with no end in sight. The post office seems to be raising rates a couple of times every single year. And I think that's kind of killing the free shipping model. Obviously, I can offer free shipping on a $500 item because it's a $500 item. It's going to take, at least 3 or 4 more rounds of increases by the post office to eat up that profit margin. But trust me, they're trying. But I've also seen an interview with the Postmaster General where he is basically talking about aggressively increasing prices on shipping. That hurts those of us who offer free shipping considerably, because now we have a couple of options, one of which is to bulk add shipping to our items, or the other option is to go back and raise the prices on them, or the third option, of course, is just to eat the cost and figure, well, if I listed it in 2018 and it hasn't sold since then, I'm happy to make the sale and get out the door. So I don't see the free shipping model being particularly viable anymore. Again, it's always been a hallmark of what I've done for the past, 6-7 years. But certainly in 2024, I'm going to do away with it. And I'm thinking of doing away with it in 2023, possibly July 1st, just to have a date to do it in. What I'm still mulling over in my head is how to differentiate in my head whether it's free shipping or not free shipping. So if somebody makes me an offer on the item, I know whether it had free shipping or not. I think what I'm doing is right now my pricing structure tends to be, a lot of things are $24.23, $28.23, $32.23, and so on. I tend to go in multiples of 4 with an even number, so 42 or 32 or 24. What I may end up doing is just changing that to an odd number if I start charging shipping. So in other words, instead of it being $24.23 with free shipping, it might be $21.23 with the shipping charge on there. And then when I see that it's got the odd number, or 21 in that instance, I'll know that I can take a different offer because it does have the shipping in it. I know that's one thing Mr. Magazine has always said why he doesn't offer free shipping is because he's got such a mishmash of items at this point that he ended up taking low offers on things with free shipping and not realizing, because he does have a few free shipping items, and he's kind of gotten burned that way before by that as well. So I've always been a proponent of the free shipping. I find it much easier. You don't have to worry about combining invoices as much and so on. Nobody ever really can complain about how you ship it out because you're offering it, free shipping as well. You don't get a lot of people crying about the shipping costs, wanting refunds on them. So I find it to be a lot easier. That being said, it's just not viable long term with what the post office has done. Obviously, what you need to do is you need to go to a calculated shipping, which eBay does offer as part of its thing. But when even Amazon, who's got a lot more money than Papergoy, unfortunately, when even they are changing how they're doing free shipping, increasing minimums and the like, and they can certainly absorb the costs a lot better than I can, that tells you it's not necessarily a long-term viable option. So still mulling it over my head exactly when and how, but I see the writing on the wall, as I said, as far as the free shipping model goes. It's just not viable long-term, not with the post office, not with twice annual increases in costs. Those costs keep going up. My other costs go up as far as supplies and all that. That goes up. Fees keep creeping up and so on. The flip side of that is I may be losing some visibility by not having free shipping on the items. I can always use promoted listings, and that may end up being cheaper in the long run to just increase the promoted listings a few percent as opposed to, and collect some shipping, as opposed to not collecting shipping and keeping the promoted listings lower. So still mulling over all of it. But it is a pretty big announcement in Papergoy's world because, again, for so many years, I've done the free shipping. Again, it served me well. I cannot argue with it. I used to have arguments with people about it. And at the time I was arguing, it certainly helped me, I think, but it's just not viable. So if you do use that model, you may want to consider changing it as well, because again, I just don't see the long-term viability of it with the rapidly increasing postage costs. Hopefully that helps you a little bit. Hit the like button if you could, and we will see you next video.